Welcome back to Wellness Wonders. Do you think you know what's true and what's not? Well, today we're diving deep into 5 dangerous myths that are still believed today. Some of them could be affecting your life right now without you even realizing it. So let's bust some myths, and maybe save you from believing something that's holding you back. Stick around till the end because the last myth might surprise you. Ready? Let's get started. Everyone's heard this one. You need to drink 8 glasses of water a day to stay healthy. But did you know this is not entirely true? Like so many things we believe about health, it's way more complicated than that. First off, where did this magical number 8 even come from? Well, it seems like it might have originated from a 1945 recommendation by the Food and Nutrition Board, which suggested that adults should consume about 2.5 liters of water daily. But, and this is a big but, that recommendation included water from all sources, not just what we drink. That's right, folks, fruits and vegetables, that delicious soup you had for lunch, even that cup of coffee, it all contributes to your daily fluid intake. Now let's talk about why this one-size-fits-all approach to hydration is a bit misguided. We are not identical robots, despite what the simulation might tell you. Our individual water needs vary wildly depending on a whole bunch of factors. Think about it. Your activity level, the climate you live in, your overall health, even your body size, all play a role. Someone running a marathon in the Sahara Desert is going to need a lot more water than someone curled up with a good book in their air-conditioned living room. So, how much water should you actually be drinking? Well, the best gauge is your own body. Pay attention to your thirst cues. Feeling thirsty? Drink some water seems pretty straightforward, right? Another good indicator is the color of your urine. If it's pale yellow, you're good to go. If it's darker, you might want to grab that water bottle. But here's the thing, and I want you to really listen to this. The 8 glasses rule, while not entirely accurate, did come from a good place. It was intended to encourage people to drink more water, which, let's be honest, is something many of us struggle with. In a world dominated by sugary drinks and caffeine overload, plain old water often gets left behind. And staying adequately hydrated is crucial for our bodies to function properly. It helps regulate body temperature, transport nutrients, flush out waste products, and so much more. So, while you don't need to be rigidly sticking to 8 glasses a day, make sure you're drinking enough fluids throughout the day to keep your body happy and healthy. And hey, if you find yourself forgetting to drink water, there are plenty of fun ways to make it a habit. Get yourself a cool reusable water bottle, jazz up your water with some fruit slices, or even set reminders on your phone. The key is to find what works for you and make hydration a priority. Remember, listening to your body is key when it comes to your health. So, ditch the rigid rules and embrace the power of individualized wellness. Your body will thank you for it. How many times have you heard people say, "We only use 10% of our brain"? Spoiler alert, this one is completely false. It's one of those myths that sounds kind of cool and mysterious, like we have all this untapped potential just waiting to be unlocked, but the truth is, we use our entire brain. Yes, you heard that right, all 100% of it. Think about it, your brain is the command center for your entire body. It controls everything from your breathing and heartbeat to your thoughts, emotions, and movements. Do you really think such a complex and vital organ would have 90% of its capacity just sitting there idle? That's like buying a brand new sports car and only ever driving it in first gear. The 10% myth likely originated from misinterpretations of early brain research. Scientists were just beginning to understand the complexities of the brain, and some studies showed that only a small percentage of neurons were firing at any given time. However, this doesn't mean the rest of the brain is inactive. Imagine your brain as a giant orchestra. Not every instrument is playing at every single moment, but they all contribute to the overall symphony. Similarly, different areas of your brain are activated depending on the task at hand. When you're reading, the language processing centers of your brain are hard at work, while other areas like the motor cortex are less active, but that doesn't mean those other areas are useless. They're just waiting for their cue to jump in. In fact, brain imaging studies have shown that even simple tasks like talking or walking engage multiple areas of the brain. And when we learn new things or face challenging situations, our brains create new neural connections, constantly adapting and evolving. So the next time you hear someone spout the 10% myth, you can confidently set them straight. We use our entire brain, and it's a pretty amazing organ. It's capable of incredible things, from composing symphonies to solving complex mathematical equations to simply appreciating the beauty of a sunset. And the best part? Our brains are constantly learning and growing. Every new experience, every book we read, every conversation we have shapes and molds our brains in unique ways. So embrace your brain power and never underestimate the incredible potential that lies within that amazing organ of yours. Chapter 3: Cracking Your Knuckles, a harmless habit or a recipe for arthritis. Alright, let's tackle this one. Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. Is it true? This is a classic piece of parental wisdom, right up there with, don't sit too close to the TV, you'll ruin your eyes. But is there any truth to it? Well, like most things in life, it's not quite that simple. First of all, let's talk about what that cracking sound actually is. Contrary to popular belief, it's not your bones snapping or grinding against each other. The sound you hear when you crack your knuckles is actually caused by gas bubbles collapsing in the synovial fluid, which is the thick liquid that lubricates your joints. When you stretch or bend your finger, you create a change in pressure within the joint capsule. This causes the gas bubbles in the synovial fluid to rapidly form and collapse, creating that distinctive popping sound. It's kind of like popping bubble wrap, but for your joints. Now back to the arthritis question. The good news is that multiple studies have found no link between knuckle cracking and arthritis. That's right, cracking your knuckles won't increase your risk of developing this painful joint condition. Arthritis is a complex condition with various causes, including genetics, age, and wear and tear on the joints. While cracking your knuckles might not be the most pleasant sound in the world, it's not harming your joints or increasing your chances of getting arthritis. However, there is a caveat. While knuckle cracking itself isn't harmful, habitual and forceful cracking could potentially lead to other issues such as reduced grip strength or ligament injuries, so if you're a chronic knuckle cracker, it might be a good idea to ease up on the habit just in case. But for the occasional knuckle cracker, rest assured that you're not doing any long-term damage. That satisfying pop might be a bit annoying to those around you, but it's not going to land you in the doctor's office with a diagnosis of arthritis. So, the next time someone tries to scare you with tales of arthritic fingers caused by knuckle cracking, you can confidently tell them the truth. It's a harmless habit, albeit a slightly noisy one. And who knows, maybe you'll even impress them with your knowledge of synovial fluid and gas bubbles. Chapter 4: Shaving Secrets. Does it really make hair grow back thicker? Shaving makes your hair grow back thicker, darker, and faster? Heard that one before? This is another myth that's been passed down through generations, often leaving us dreading that next shave. But let's take a closer look at the science behind hair growth and see if this claim holds any water. First, it's important to understand that hair growth is a cycle. Each hair follicle on your body goes through three main phases: anagen, growth; catagen, transition; and telogen, resting. The length of each phase varies depending on the location of the hair on your body. When you shave, you're only cutting off the hair shaft at the skin's surface. You're not actually affecting the hair follicle beneath the skin, where hair growth is regulated. So, shaving can't change the thickness, color, or growth rate of your hair. The reason why hair might appear thicker, darker, or stubblier after shaving is simply an optical illusion. When you shave, you're creating a blunt tip on the hair shaft. This blunt end can feel coarser and look darker than the naturally tapered end of unshaven hair. Additionally, because you're cutting the hair off at the surface, the newly grown hair might appear to grow back faster. But in reality, it's just that you're seeing the hair from the beginning of its growth cycle, rather than the middle or end. So, if shaving doesn't actually change the hair itself, why does this myth persist? Well, it's likely a combination of factors, including our own perceptions and the way hair grows back at different rates. For example, if you shave your legs, the hair on your lower legs might seem to grow back faster than the hair on your thighs. This is simply because the hair growth cycle is shorter for hair on the lower legs. The bottom line is that shaving doesn't magically transform your hair follicles. It's a temporary hair removal method that doesn't affect the underlying hair growth cycle. So, shave away without fear of sprouting a thick, dark forest of hair. Chapter 5: Carrots and Vision, Separating Fact from Fiction. And finally, one we've all heard: eating carrots will improve your vision. This is a classic myth that's been perpetuated by parents and even wartime propaganda. But is there any truth to the claim that carrots are nature's miracle cure for bad eyesight? Well, it's a bit more nuanced than that. Carrots are indeed good for your eyes, but they won't magically give you superhuman vision or cure existing eye conditions. The key lies in a specific nutrient found in carrots: beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is a type of carotenoid, a pigment that gives carrots their vibrant orange color. Our bodies convert beta-carotene into vitamin A, which is essential for maintaining good vision, especially in low-light conditions. Vitamin A plays a crucial role in the production of rhodopsin, a light-sensitive protein found in the retina. Rhodopsin helps us see in dim light and is essential for night vision. A deficiency in vitamin A can lead to a condition called night blindness, where it becomes difficult to see in low light. So, eating carrots, which are rich in beta-carotene and therefore vitamin A, can contribute to maintaining healthy vision and preventing vitamin A deficiency-related eye problems. However, it's important to note that most people in developed countries get enough vitamin A from their diet, and eating excessive amounts of carrots won't give you super sharp vision. The myth of carrots improving eyesight likely originated during World War II. British pilots were remarkably successful at shooting down German planes at night, and to cover up their new radar technology, they attributed their success to eating carrots. This propaganda campaign helped boost morale, and also encouraged people to eat more vegetables, which was especially important during wartime rationing. While the propaganda might have been a bit misleading, the underlying message holds true. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables, including carrots, is beneficial for overall health, including eye health. So, the next time you munch on a carrot, remember that you're not just enjoying a tasty snack, you're also fueling your body with essential nutrients that contribute to maintaining good vision. But don't expect to suddenly develop X-ray vision no matter how many carrots you consume. So there you have it, 5 myths that we've busted today. Do you feel a little more informed? Hopefully you'll think twice before believing everything you hear. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more myth-busting and life-changing content. And let me know in the comments, what's the craziest myth you've ever heard? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our latest video right here. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button. Fade out.